The first
Yes.
here, first in the Quran, confirm that shaitan he threw in the mouth of Muhammad, correct?
Yes.
And Allah
Yes.
will take it off. So if he did not put something in his mouth, Allah, what he will take what? Nothing. That will be stupid. So the Quran confirm that shaitan he threw in the mouth of Muhammad. Now, we'll copy in front of your eyes. You see my screen, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Copy. Be my witness. Copy.
I am.
Go. Said shaitan threw in his tongue the gharaniq. You see gharaniq? Gharaniq, it means the high daughter of Allah. Above, their intercession is a must. And they said he never praised our God in a fine talk like this before. If we go now to the first page, let us see. Let us copy this one. I will copy it and I will paste it in Google as we did before. Translation.
Ebenso von IBN Jahre aus Mohammed IBN Kab al-Qurasi und Mohammed IBN Kes. Qatada sagte, dass der Prophet, der Friede und Segen Allahs sei auf ihm, an dem Ort betete, als er schlief. Und er warf den Teufel auf seine Zunge, und die Fürsprache
Oh,
war für
yes,
sie.
yes, yes, yes.
Vor deinem Gesandten oder Propheten besiegte Gott den Teufel.
Okay. Where we find this in Arabic, we cannot find it. The Muslim, they will say to you,
No.
they will say to you in Ibn Kathir, it says that this hadith is mursal, but mursal can be sahih. Who said that mursal is rejected? Mursal.
You know what they say to me, that you don't scroll down under. They say that Ibn Kathir said that this is not true. He don't believe this.
No, okay. He said that this hadith is mursal. So let us say that Ibn Kathir, he is trying to, because the point of tafsir is to defend Islam. The Christian, they were making fun of the Muslims about having a prophet who receiving satanic verses. So Ibn Kathir now, he says that he don't agree with the story, does not deny the story. The story in Ibn Kathir, I said it is in Ibn Kathir. And in Ibn Kathir it says that, and as we see, and not only that, by the way, Ibn Kathir is the only one he don't want to take it. If you go to see At-Tabari, Al-Qurtubi, we see all of them, they go and say yes, this is the story.
They take
Ibn Kathir, his teacher is Al-Baghawi. If we go to Al-Baghawi never says that I don't accept it. We can go right now Al-Baghawi. This is why Ibn Kathir, you will see always he keep quoting Al-Baghawi. You know, you see Al-Baghawi is the year 516. And then Ibn Kathir in the year 700, so we have a big difference. So if we go to Al-Baghawi, which is Ibn Kathir always quote him to prove a point. Let us see what Al-Baghawi said. Al-Baghawi, he quote the surah as it is. Let me copy.
Als der Gesandte Allahs, der Friede und Segen Allahs sei auf ihm, sah, dass sein Volk sein Haus übernahm, und er nicht sah, was er von ihrer Trennung von dem sah, was er ihnen von Gott gebracht hatte, wünschte er sich selbst, dass Gott von seinem Volk zu ihm kommen würde, um sich für ihren Glauben zu interessieren. Der Gesandte Allahs, der Friede und Segen Allahs sei auf ihm, rezitierte es, bis er den Punkt erreichte, an dem er sagte, sehen Sie den Lat, Al-Uzza und die anderen drei. Der Schaitan gab seine Zunge, was mit ihm geschah, und wünschte ihn. Und er las alle Suren und warf sich am Ende der Sure nieder und verehrte alle Moschee der Polytheisten. In der Moschee verblieb ein Gläubiger und kein Ungläubiger, der nur den neugeborenen Sohn der Eifersucht unterwarf.
Okay, if we make it English.
This is good. Yes.
So Ibn Kathir, he's trying to defend that this is, okay, how the prophet he can get this, but he cannot deny the story reported by all the scholars before him. Ibn Kathir was not there. He is just giving an opinion that this is mursal. And what mursal mean? Mursal, that means that the report of the story is not going all the way to the mouth of Muhammad, which means you don't have somebody says like Abu Huraira, he heard the prophet saying that. He is saying that this is something reported by somebody, but we don't have it all the way to Muhammad. But that will not deny the story. The Quran confirm it. Allah will take from what shaitan he throw. What shaitan he throw then? Hummus?
No.
So
oh my God, this is very good. Okay.
Yeah. So when they try to say Christian Prince is lying, they are the lying. Ask them first, why in English you took it off? Ibn Kathir itself. Secondly, I said it is in Ibn Kathir. It is in Ibn Kathir. If you want to say to me that Ibn Kathir trying to deny the story, that will not change the story. The story is in the Quran, and even Ibn Kathir, even in the English fast translation, let me show you. But yansakhu Allahu what shaitan throw in it. The meaning of this word nasakha in Arabic, he removed or left away. Allah cancel which shaitan he threw in. So Ibn Kathir, he confirmed that shaitan he threw in.
Yes.
He threw
Yes.
in his recitation. You know, when a Muslim he say reciting, he's talking about Quran, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so he threw in the recitation. It's confirmed in front of us. Al-Tabari, Al-Zamakhshari, Al-Tabrasi, Al-Razi, Al-Qurtubi, Ibn Kathir, Al-Baydawi, Al-Suyuti, etc., etc. All those interpretation, all of them, they will say the story of Al-Gharaniq. Nobody can deny it. So why they lie? They are the one is lying. We just changed the translator. Look what happened. From those two who call themselves Christians, we did take a covenant, but they forgot a good part of them of the message was sent to them. So we string them with hate, with enmity and hatred. So when a Muslim he accused you of enmity and hatred, tell him our supplier is Allah. Who is the hate vendor in the world? Allah. If a Christian prince he want to buy hatred, which I don't have, then I have to call Allah and he will supply me. Your God, Allah, confessed that he is the devil himself, my friend. But because you cannot and you have no answer for what we say, where we show the proof and the reference, so you right away anyone he exposed the stupidity of Islam, you say he is teaching hatred. And the funny, he is saying to us the myth of loving, saying love your enemy. It's a myth. Love your enemies. No, my friend, we love our enemy by teaching them the truth, and the truth will set you free. I want to take you as a friend. I want to even protect you. And the Quran confirmed that the Christians, they want to protect the Muslims. They want to friend the Muslims. But it is not right for Muslims to take Christians and Jews as friends. Read carefully with me. So Jesus says, love your enemy, which means take them as a friend and even protect them. Look what Muhammad said, the opposite. Oh, who you believe, take not the Jews and the Christians as your friends or protectors. How somebody, you see the Muslim, they say to us, we cannot take them as a friend because they are killing us. How somebody want to protect you and he want to kill you? How somebody want to take you as a friend and he want to kill you? This is a big fat lie. You are forbidden from taking them as a friends, because Islam is a religion of hatred. Because as you see, if I want to take you as a friend and I want to protect you, there's nowhere I hate you. A person who want to hate you, he would destroy you, he want to kill you, he would not protect you. So don't take them as a friends or protectors. And not only that, the Quran make it clear, if you take the Christians and if you take the Christians as a friends or protectors, you became one of them. And he amongst you that turn to them in a friendship is of them, which means he is out of Islam. You are an apostate, and that means you can be killed just for taking me as a friend. So they give you a speeches about hatred when Islam is the most disgusting cult ever you can imagine. But I will tell you the reason you will not dare to call me. You'll notice that you are not qualified even to speak to me for 2 seconds. And I know what you will say next. You will say to me, show me your face.
Technically, look, having us look, wait, but now you look, you can't compare a human to a divine someone, because you can't compare a creator to some. Look, can you compare a human to a computer?
Okay, why your God then he compared himself to having a girlfriend? You see, I'm not the one comparing.
Okay, no. Give me proof. I want strongman argument.
Chapter 6, verse 101.
All right, the originator of heavens and the earth. How could he have a son when he does not have a companion and he created all things? Yes, all things, all knowing. Sahih. Wait, is this in the Quran?
Oh no, this is in a newspaper.
Newspaper. All right, he's fucking around.
Come on, you see, don't use a bad language.
No.
You are talking like a kid now. I said to you, chapter 6, verse number 101, and yet you said to me, is that in the Quran? I mean,
all right.
So how you say to me, you cannot compare Allah to same as us, but Allah he compared himself to us. He says clearly that how I can have a son if you don't have a girlfriend. And a Christian prince, by the way, he don't have a girlfriend. This is why he don't have a son. So your Allah is the same as me. So I am Allah too. So your Allah is the same as me, because both of us we share the same thing. I don't have a girlfriend and I don't have a son. Why you don't have a son? Because I don't have a girlfriend. In order to have a son, I need to get a girlfriend. So how your God, he is almighty, yet he cannot have a son unless he have a girlfriend like me. He is limited physically. He cannot have a son unless he have a girlfriend. He sleep with her and he have sex, and then she will give a baby. Allah, he sent down the gospel. That's mean the gospel is the book of Allah. Where is the gospel of Allah? You are saying to me how Matthew, he says how Jesus, he met him, and then you says to me that this is wrong. How, if he is the one who, if it says that Jesus, he met him, that's mean obviously the one who wrote the Bible is not him. I will go with your logic. Behold, Allah said, oh Jesus. Who is the one saying, oh Allah? Allah said. You said to me that this is how he talked. So how come it's okay for you? This is how he talked. I cannot say the same, that is how he talked there. Your prophet said, take the Quran from 4. And none of those 4 is the Quran today we have is written by them. Your prophet was trying to copy Jesus' gospel. Otherwise, I challenge you, why he named 4? There's many Sahaba, many companion. Your prophet, he think highly of you Muslims. He is talking to you like a bunch of kids, trying to scare the hell of you so you will not raise your head before he finished the prayer. The prophet said, is it he who raises his head before the Imam afraid that Allah may transform his head into the head that of a donkey and the figure of a face of a donkey? What kind of a prophet he say that unless he disrespect you? Here we can take this story either literally or metaphorically, and obviously this is literally, because Muhammad trying to scare the hell of the Muslims, make them believe if you raise your head, Allah will make your head the head of a donkey. Now I want you to show me one Muslim. You can go right now, watch any video on YouTube about Muslims praying. You will find many Muslims during the prayer, they raise their head before the Imam. Why their head is not getting to be a head of a donkey? The Lord of the East and the West, the 2 East and the 2 West. And if you want to take a son, he will take it from his creation. Read with me carefully. If Allah has wanted to take for to himself a son, he would have chosen anyone. He wanted out. He don't create, he choose. Okay, hold on. I'm asking you. This verse here is proving that Allah cannot be the creator, because he did not say, I will choose from someone I created. He said he create whatever he wish, but he said if he want to have a son, he choose a son. From who he will choose a son?
From his creation.
From his creation.
Yes,
So
because
it is not that it's not possible. It is that he did not do so. That's all, right?
Yes.
Okay. Why you're a prophet in the Quran in different verse where he said if Allah want to have a son, he will, you know, how Allah can have a son, he don't have a girlfriend. That's mean this is not about choose. This is about delivery. So here we have this the like stupidity here. One verse saying how he can have a son. Hold on. How he can have a son if he don't have a girlfriend? And here he's saying if he choose, if you choose to have a son, it's mean you do not need a girlfriend. So which one of them is the correct meaning? Now the point here it became more horrible, because now he is saying, and you agreed when you say that Allah he decide to say if we want to take a son, we will take it, and we will take it from ourselves. And then you are the one who said that this is mean ourselves, so Allah will sleep with himself if he is one God.
Go to tafsir and
okay, we go to tafsir. We go to tafsir. Guys, did he say go to tafsir? If Allah want to take a partner, a woman for sex, lahu in Arabic is a word mean women in the language of the Arab. So in aradna an nattakhidha lahwan, if we want to take a woman for fun, for sex, boom boom, then we will take her from among ourselves. Okay, if the woman, she is a woman, how she can be ourself? She is a human. How that can be ourself if Allah is not a human?
He is the originator of the heavens and the earth. How can he have a son when he has had no mate? and He has created everything, and He has. Yeah, that's true. On this context is talking about a wife. Yes.
So she's about sex, not only a wife. It doesn't
Yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah. But
Doesn't say
but
actually. It doesn't say a wife, my friend. Doesn't say the word in Arabic. Wife is zawja, sahiba. It's a girlfriend. It's just a pure sex. So Allah is saying to you, if he want to have a son, he cannot have it unless he have a girlfriend. In the other verse, chapter 21, it says, if we want to have this mate, the one you see here, we are going to choose it from ourselves. So it's about sex. Now, I want you to explain to me why Allah saying, if I want to choose a mate for sex, she will be from ourselves if he is unique. What ourself will be?
now you're quoting another verse now.
Yes, chapter 21. We are connecting them, right? Chapter 21, verse number 17. Where if we go to the interpretation, it says that if Allah he want to take a partner, sahiba, mate, is going to be, to have a child, is going to be from the black-eyed women. Because Muhammad, he's an Arab man, and Arab men, they like to have white women who they are extremely white, and this is why he promised them to have women you can see through the marrow of their bones. This is what hur. So hur, they are women, necessarily they are made for sex, necessarily they have no jealousy, they are just as sex toys, as you see in the hadith. They are necessarily for entertainment, and this is why the Quran says, إِذْ أَرَدْنَا أَن نَتَّخِذَ لَهْوًا. Lahwan in Arabic mean fun. This is what the woman here. This is how the Quran choose the word for the women. He disrespect women. He said lahwan. He did not say women. He said lahwan, which means the women which is for fun. Here we go. We have a spirit. His name is Jibril, according to you, and he became a man, but yet he's not a liar.
Don't forget, he is not a man.
Hold on. No, he's a man. No, he's a man. It says he appeared to her in the perfect likeness of a man. Are you saying that to me this is a fake man?
He came in the shape of a man.
Oh, so this is fake appearance.
I mean, he appeared as a man, but he was angel.
Okay, so it's possible to be in two nature in the same time. Is it possible to be an angel and a man in the same time? Yes or no?
I can't answer that. I don't.
Well, so how you say to me that Jibril came to her as a man then? That's mean he is not an angel no more.
Assumed for her the likeness of a perfect man. Likeness.
My friend, this is the translation. It doesn't say really a likeness, but however, I will go with you with likeness. I will go with the likeness. Does that mean Allah he deceived Mary and she was seen an angel, but he was not a man? Friend, anything will make Muhammad look like an idiot and look like a liar, you will say it's not authentic. Why? You're a prophet, he said, and he claimed that when you are dead, your prayer will be placed in the front of him. And when they asked him how that can be, he said, we prophet, our body never be consumed. So why you bury him? Muslim did not marry Muhammad for 3 days, and this is all is authentic stories. Say yes, this is about size. Please just say yes.
About the size.
Okay, here we go. So how you're a stupid God, he say the same in the Quran.
Oh no, you defend your Bible first.
Well, you are saying to me this is a mistake and this is a lie. You say no, I'm answering you. For me, I take everything in the Bible. This is about faith. It's not about the size of the seed. It's about if this is the smallest thing ever, still your faith is not even equal to that. Here we go. Your stupid God, he is talking about, he says the weight of a mustard seed. Mithqalu habbati khurda. Your God, he think that the weight of a mustard seed is the smallest in the earth.
Mustard, I tell you, mustard seeds is among the smallest seeds. I'm not denying them.
I'm not talking about that. I'm saying why Allah he choose it. If it's not the smallest, if there is something less weight in it, why he choose it to prove that his justice is unlimited, even if it is, which means this is the maximum. He chose the max, even if it is.
So you are adding a word in here.
I'm not adding a word. Read with me, donkey. This is what it says. This is the Arabic word. It's in the front of me. وَإِن كَانَ مِثْقَالُ حَبَّةٌ مِنَ خَرْدَلٍ. وَإِن كَانَ, even if it is. I'm not adding. Change the translation. Which translation you want? A kind of ant. And this is what the Quran is saying. Now, if we go to the Quran, we will see that even the Muslims, when they give interpretation, they say dharra is a namla. Here we go, the word dharra in front of you.
Yeah, but where is the word zarra here in Arabic? I
Here
can't
we
see
go,
zarra.
here we go. This is the word dharra. It's not my fault if you don't know Arabic. Dharra is in front of you. I highlighted for you.
No, it's not zarra. It's not zarra.
Really?
This one, okay. This was zarra. Okay, it's a zarra. Yeah. I didn't see that bit. No. It's a zarra has only one meaning. It has more than one
Yes,
meaning.
yes. Now in the language today, they try to use it about nuclear because this is what they know in Arabic. We don't have equal word. But in dharra, in the Arabic word, it's mean namla, small, tiny ant. Now, why you say to me and you confirm that dharra is smaller than the mustard seed? It will be entered into his buttocks and pulled out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a horrible.
Okay. Okay.
Like
hold on. So you believe in that, right?
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So you think for God it's not possible to do that?
No. Allah is possible everything, but He is doing it Himself, right?
Is Allah doing Himself?
Yeah.
Did He say that?
Yeah. Who is doing it then? Who is doing it? Who is doing it? Who is doing it? Jibreel? Who is doing it? Jibreel?
You think angels don't work for Allah?
Okay, so let's imagine this. In the day of judgment, people, they will bend over and the angel will start inserting chains from their anus and take it up from their mouth.
Horrible sight, man. Horrible sight. Yeah.
Okay. Now here you will notice that the size of the every ring of this chain is bigger than the size of the whole earth.
Is it?
Because here it says there every chain, every ring of this chain is have more the entire amount of iron in the world. Saying that the similarity of those who carry the Torah and the top of them is the same as donkeys because they don't understand them. And that is exactly Didat and Abbas and Zakir Naik and all the donkeys. They cannot read Hebrew, but yet they found Muhammadim in the Song of Songs. Didat, he was making fun of the Song of Songs, and there's tons of videos saying that the Song of Songs is porn. After many years attacking the Song of Songs, somebody said to him that in the Song of Songs is Muhammadim. Suddenly Muhammadim, the Song of Songs became holy. Suddenly no Muslim making fun of the Song of Songs. Just because Didat, he said Muhammadim is there, the name of Muhammad is there. Do you see the hypocrisy? Every debate, Didat, he said the same. Your God, he said that the sun created in the fourth day. Allah, he created the light on Wednesday. Copying from the book of Genesis. Thief. Attack your book, but they do not know what is in their book. And this is how they shoot themselves. But in the book of Genesis, God, he said, let be light. So there's light already before the sun exists. There's a source of light already. Let be light. The light was. In Muhammad's story, there was no light. The light came only in Wednesday.
What?
They accuse the Prophet Moses, the Jews, that the reason Moses, he don't take a shower with them, he don't take a bath with them, because he have a problem in his balls and his penis. Do you see it? He have a sexual disease. Okay. And Allah wanted to prove that Moses have no sexual disease. How he proved that?
So once Moses went out to take a bath and put his clothes over a stone, and then
then what happened? Action.
Moses followed that stone, saying, "My clothes, O stone, my clothes, O stone."
So he was talking to the stone. Okay, and
till the people of Ben Israel saw him and said, "By Allah, Moses has got no defect in his body."
So Allah, he wanted Moses to run naked so they can see his balls, and they notice that his balls is fine. Where is the moral in this? Is it moral to make a man run in the street in the front of children naked and women naked and people of Israel naked? Why? Is that, you humiliate a prophet of God by making him run naked in the street after a stone, as you claim. What kind of God he made Moses run after a rock? Who is the one who stole the clothes here really? Is it the rock or Allah?
Where is this source? Where did you get
this? Is not Sahih Bukhari. I could not find it in Sahih Bukhari. This is
fuck yourself, you stupid idiot. Why you take something that is not from Sahih Bukhari?
So did you say the F word to me?
Yes.
Okay, why? Because it's not Sahih Bukhari.
You're like a
Okay,
Satan, you know.
so because it's not Sahih
Yes.
Bukhari, right? So you are saying to me, if it's not Sahih Bukhari, you F yourself. Now I want you to F yourself. This is Sahih Bukhari, you donkey.
No, it's not Sahih Bukhari.
It is Sahih Bukhari in front of you. Read it.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, son of Muta. Don't call me again. And of the fruit of a date, palm, and grape, whence you drive, there strong drink and also good nourishment. And by the way, it doesn't say even nourishment, rizqan hasanan, which means good wealth from it. Therein indeed a sign from Allah. So you might understand. So Allah claimed that making you drink is a sign from Him, and making you drunk is a sign from Him. Dates were stepped for apostle. Dates? What dates? What step? Says قالت كان ينبذ لرسول الله ينبذ نبيذ, and he drink it at night too. He used all kind of fruits from dates and from a grape. Look at this one here. Rising used to soaked for the messenger. Rising, you see it? Okay. To do what with it? They make it as wine. They put it inside the water skin, the one they collect the water, and it made from leather, and they tie it together until it became wine, and he would drink from it. Zabib is not. It's kind of a little bit dry grape. All right, so you cannot even drink it unless you drink what? You drink what is going to come from it. Let us continue. All of those, but let me try to find you something more clear. read carefully with me. This is Sahih Muslim. I was sitting along with Ibn Abbas. Allah placed be upon him he was near the Kaaba. There they come a Bedouin to him and said, what is matter that I see that the progeny of your uncle supply honey and milk as a drink for travelers, where you supply a nabid? And here look at the guys, the Muslim, they put between two bracket water sweetened with dates, big fat lie. Nabid is wine. Muhammad, he supply wine. بإنائه من نبيذ فشرب وسقى. The Prophet, he drunk, the Bedouin, he drunk, the Muslim, they drunk, and they drink nabid. Go and ask anyone what nabid mean. They will say to you, nabid mean wine. Right now in the front of your eyes. Copy it and take it to Google Translation, or take it to the dictionary. Right in the dictionary. Nabid. Wine. Nabid, wine. Do you see it? Chapter 4, verse number 43. It says that the Muslims used to drink until they are drunk, and then they go to pray behind Muhammad, and they fade apart. And the people, they start making fun of Muhammad and his followers. So Muhammad, you have to make this verse, says, "O believers, pray not when you are drunk." They are drunk. If you go to the interpretation, you will see that they were drinking and drunk, and they are praying behind Muhammad, and they were falling apart, and people start laughing at them. They look at the followers of Muhammad, they are drunk and they are praying behind him. So Muhammad, he had to fabricate a verse, says Allah told me. How he can force them to stop doing that? It's very embarrassing. He did not say to them to drink. Look at the hypocrite. He did not forbid them. He just said to them, don't pray when you're drunk. My plan always, I get tempted by helping others to come and see the truth, either about the Bible or about Islam. For me, I don't use the Bible method, because anyway the Muslims don't believe in the Bible anyway, but it's good for you to learn how to answer them about the Bible anyway, because for us it's good to know the Bible. Doesn't matter if we are refuting or not, right? It doesn't matter what is the purpose really. At the end of the day, learning about the Bible is a blessing, and it's a must for every one of us. So always support those who explain the Bible, like Sam Shamoun or David Wood or Jay Smith, or you do not need. Or there's a gentleman from England. He is a speaker corner. I thought his name is Jacob. If somebody have his channel, post it here so people can subscribe to him too. They are very good people. Support anyone who support the truth. Good work do not need a question if we should do it or not. You see somebody, and by the way, even some of the names I mentioned maybe wouldn't agree in some stuff, but doesn't mean that we are all of us. At the end of the day, we are one team against the devil. We don't have to agree in everything. Like sometimes I hear some Christians say that Allah is a word mean God. That's not true. Or they say, things which is not true for me. But that will not change the fact that still for me they are Christians, and they are good Christians. All right. So I want to say thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, their channel, any channel. Support the truth and defend the truth and get Islam down exposed. Thank you very much and take care. Bye-bye.